Okay. Hi there, Charles. How are you today?
Well, I'm doing just peachy keen there, Big League, and we're back. Second time doing this artist, and I picked this for better or worse, but that's
Yep.
because I wanted to run an experiment, see if we can get a few more views than the other one, which was kind of a success.
It 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 was surprisingly probably the biggest one of me and you by about 10 times.
Yeah.
And
Hey, we take it.
I'll definitely take it. I'm just thinking, well, there was something that I did on the episode, like being a little bit uncouth and forgetting that the cameras were on me, so maybe people saw something that I did which was a little bit like not appetizing, and brought their friends to watch. But I'm not going to repeat that.
Right, it could be, but I'm sure you're going to do a control measure to see if that was the case. Was it that or the artist? We don't know. We'll have to find out.
Or is it going to be, one thing I'm not going to control is the drinking. So
you're gonna give it away.
Well, if I tell you ahead of time or them ahead of time, then we might get more views, because that's what I'm saying is I'm not going to do any.
Maybe that's it.
I was just saying I'm not going to do any gross things, but I'm going to. Drinking isn't gross. So yeah, no. Anyway,
assholes would think that.
Yeah.
But anyway, what's the artist that we're repeating from the last
Hank
time?
Williams 3.
Hank the Third. Lovesick, broken, drifting. This was put out a couple years before Straight to Hell or whatever that other one is called. And it's in the country trope, as I mentioned the last time. He's got
a one moment. Oh, there.
I don't think you're here doing techno. Sorry, I had a technical difficulty there.
Okay, but I know you're coming back.
Anything with a guitar.
Yep.
Yeah, anything with a guitar, rock, metal, punk, country, he usually will try.
Yeah. And
Man, I'm not a Hank the Third historian.
Yeah.
I just know a few of his stuff, and I didn't hear that really all of this before we did the review, so it's either going to be a thank you or a fuck you. We'll find out.
Well,
maybe it'll be self fuck you or thank you. I don't know.
Well, the only thing I'll say ahead of time is, sometimes I feel like if you do a certain artist too many times, it's because you want to feed the baby more of the gruel that he can't avoid because he's in his high chair, and Papa has his spoon and his angry face saying, "You're not going to get that Doobie Brothers album until you eat your asparagus." And except in my case, it was more like, if I had the Doobie Brothers, I wouldn't have had the ice cream. So it was the opposite. It was like, eat your Doobie Brothers or else you don't get no ice cream. Or no, don't eat your Doobie Brothers. Otherwise, you won't get no ice cream. Whatever. But, yeah. Broke, Lovesick, and Drifting. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
so,
some country again on the Lee Gerson show.
Yeah.
Let's see.
And the thing is, I never want to label what I do in any one particular category. But if someone does want to say that this is the closest thing to a country podcast among the various people who are considered podcasters, whether they should be or not, I'd be okay with it. You know?
Yeah.
I don't mind being thought of as kind of a corn-pone hick.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Anyway, okay. Who wants?
We'll see how you feel after this review.
Right. All right. Who wants to start?
I can go first. I suppose.
Okay. All right. You can go first. What do you think of the first song, 7 Months, 39 Days?
Man, pure country here. Not a drop of anything that would be rock, which, you know, I know that might sound silly, but if you do know some of his other...
Yeah.
Dripping in there. And this one's almost too bumpkinish for me. The chorus and the guitar solo is about what is enjoyable here, and yeah, this one's just a tad bit too country for my taste. I'm not a big fan of this song.
I thought this is a pretty good country song opener. I enjoyed it. Good swinging beat and cool tune. Anyway, yeah.
What do I know?
yeah. All right, now, doesn't mean I'm not going to say what you just said later.
Fine. Yeah.
But doesn't mean I will either. Anyway, the next song, Broke, Lovesick, and Drifting. Okay, this is a cool song that reminds me of some of Hank Williams Sr., since he also did stuff where he'd start with a faster song and alternate with a slower song. It's entertaining. How do you feel about it?
Yeah, some more hardcore country here. Definitely sounds like a nod to his grandpap, Hank Sr. Another really cool guitar solo here, but this is just a standard country waltz, man. It has no bite to it at all. Which is what I prefer from Hank III. I prefer the songs that got a little bite to it, and this just doesn't.
Okay. Maybe I prefer he just licks my arm instead of gouging with his teeth. But anyway,
maybe.
Yeah, but anyway, please don't take it serious, Hank, if you're listening. Anyway, next song is what do you think of Cecil Brown?
You know, I can't say I do know the whole history of Hank III because I don't. But I think maybe perhaps his Straight to Hell album was in response to corporate country, and as unfortunately, because of songs like this, I can see perhaps why it would have fallen flat. Other than another great guitar solo, this is very generic and safe, and not things that he seems to excel at. So maybe that's why it didn't go over that well, and he made a better record with Straight to Hell. Go ahead, Lee. Kind of bulky though.
All right, well, I put this as a decent ballad. It reminds me of old style country, which is pretty cool. I dug it.
Damn!
And yeah.
3 for 3 from Lee.
Yeah. And now for Lovin' and Huggin'. This sounds a bit more of Hank Williams Sr. It's one of the better songs so far. What do you think?
We finally get one with a little pep to it. It's got a decent harmonica solo, so far it seems like all the solos for all the songs are pretty cool, whether it's guitar or harmonica. But now another not terribly exciting song. It's bland and safe.
Huh.
But this is about the best one thus far. Lovin' and Huggin'. So I don't despise it. It's okay. I haven't despised anything.
Okay.
Not really up to the par I like for me, but this one was okay.
Okay, what do you think of One Horse Town?
Oh no, yodeling. I mean, we're really trying to establish the country tread here, I suppose. I do love the pedal steel throughout. Another killer solo from that as well. I mean, I will never listen to this album again, as this is way too try-hard. And I'm glad to see he dropped this style. But whatever.
Oh. Well, this is another good one. Another of the better songs. And again reminds me of Hank Williams Sr. I would say more if I could think of more to say, but right now they just are good songs and I can't think of any other things to add.
Damn.
Okay. Now the next song is Mississippi Mud. Alright, this might be the best song yet, and one that does not remind me of Hank Williams Sr. This is more original sounding, and I like it, and it's my kind of country. What do you think?
Man, I'm really miffed at how predictable and boring this is. This is damn near like theme park country. Like you go to a theme park and hear this on a river ride or something.
What theme park? Anyway, go on.
Not Disney and not Universal.
All right.
Ones. Nothing is special here. This is disappointing because it's like an attempt to fit in, and that's not what this artist is for me. It's fitting in. So I'll pass on Mississippi Mud.
Oh man. Oh boy. Anyway, what do you think of Whiskey, Weed, and Women?
This was a real simple one for me. It should be called Cure for Insomnia. Go ahead.
Okay, this is a good song. Maybe since a lot of the songs are sounding a little similar, it might be better to hear one or two at a time instead of the whole album at once. But as an individual track, I do enjoy it.
Oh, this is crazy.
It's kind of like if you fed me dinner and I took one bite and I said it's delicious, but I'll wait until later to finish.
You get to eat the good dinner and I get the fucking Doobie Brothers.
Oh man. All right. Anyway, Trashville.
Michael McDonald's one too.
Okay.
Yeah, Trashville.
I put. Maybe I spoke too soon when I said the songs are sounding the same. This is a bit different and I like it. And it's one of the better songs on the album. And unfortunately for you, they keep getting better for me. Sorry. And I like the message. This would be good to hear live. It's pretty right on. What do you think? Yeah, what do you think?
And we're back. Yeah, I'm back. The internet is going crazy.
Yeah, what do you think? I just pretty much said it's
you like it.
A bit better,
you
yeah.
Like it. And you think that I may not. Like, well, I got to.
I don't know.
You.
All right.
We get something inspired by his dad this time. not his grandpa.
Hmm.
And this one, at least in spirit, is more like it. Now, this makes sense, Lee. I think I might like Hank Jr. a little bit better than Granddad, than you. And I think this one has a little more of that Hank Jr. fire it has that fire in the belly. And these are the themes that work for him. And ironically, though, the guitar solo is whatever on this song, but the rest of the song is more like it. So I like Trashville.
Huh. So it's like you either get the great potatoes with the rotten other food, or you get the great food and the potatoes aren't that good. And so you probably feel, well, one thing as opposed to four things I'll take. Anyway.
Yeah.
What do you think of
Hank Jr.? I don't think you do, but that's okay.
I'll still pick that album. Eventually, when the reason for my mental collapse is not psychological, but just pure spite. Anyway, now for what do you think of Walking with Sorrow?
Oh boy, we're back with the try hard. Not very original. Fucking yodeling. Oh, yodeling. If you dig that kind of sound, though, you will love this. And I don't.
Oh boy.
Yodeling. Yeah.
All right. I'll say what I'm gonna say anyway. Now, this is one of those traditional sounding songs I want to hear more of. So when I say the album sounds the same, sometimes I want it to. So there. It's quite good and one of the better songs on here. All right. Now for 3 Shots of Whiskey. Okay. This sounds the most like a Hank Williams Sr. song. And it's a damn fine good one. One of the best on the album. I like it quite a bit. What do you think?
Oh, man. Where's the dog on the porch? Or the Levi Garrett plug in the back pocket? I mean, it's just cliche. It does nothing. I mean, and nothing for me.
Oh, man.
I have my limits in the country. I think we might have found it. And this was my pick.
Well, I'll say more after we finish, but I guess you can kind of tell so far that I may be a little more bumpkin than you. But anyway,
I suppose.
Now what do you think of you start this one. I don't know why I'm saying that, but why not? You start. What do you think of Nighttime Ramblin' Man?
Now we're back into something with some fire in his belly. The faster ones got something to them, man. The drumming is insane on this one. I mean, I've heard better songs, but for this record, it's in the upper tier. It's not the greatest thing I've heard, but some great playing on this slightly good song.
I put this as one of the best songs on the album. I like the groove. Yeah. And it has that cool western swing, which is quite hot. Very good song. All right. Now the last song, Calling Your Name. It's a good way to close the album. It's a good song with the cool, slow, swinging vibe that I enjoy. It's right on. What do you think?
It's another nod to his granddad here, which is, it's all right what he does, but, I mean, dude, I'll just go listen to Hank Sr. This album was like a 2 of 5 for me, but I do know he has better, but the album, he fucking sounds like a motherfucker, and the Bruce is putting up with you. So see, I'm happy. I win either way.
Yeah.
I win either way. I say you won. You just fell in love with. So there you go. That's 2 wins.
I liked both albums you had sent, and so Yeah. I liked both albums you had sent. So that means that maybe I'm getting into a groove with him. I will say one thing.
Yeah, man.
Sometimes his voice sounds a little to me like he's going nee 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 nee. Like maybe he's like a bratty little kid who doesn't want to talk in his regular voice, so he does this sort of little anteater voice. But I don't know if that's true. But other than that, though, I mean that it hasn't really bugged me yet, but it could bug me if I had to spend hours with him and he talked like that. Hey Lee, wanna give me more food? I'm gonna give you a bottle of something and I'm gonna drink most of it. Ha 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 ha. Like that. But
yeah, maybe.
Anyway,
sounds a lot like Hank Sr.
I only heard, there was only once when I heard a whole lot of Hank Sr. songs in a row, and I liked them, but it was like all in one day. So it's been a while. But anyway, okay, hey, well, thank you again.
I would say before we sign off.
Yeah.
We'll see, maybe not right now, but in a few months, we'll see if one of the rock albums he does is your fancy, and then we'll see if he's really, if Lee's a true Hank the Third aficionado, which is showing signs of becoming here on the Lee Gersman Show, folks. So.
I'm surprised that yeah, because unlike Chris Stapleton, I have no hesitant desire to get anywhere close to kissing his whiskered cheeks, because he doesn't have whiskers. But never, I mean, that's only because usually when I hear music from guys that are country, it's almost like sniffing their sweat or something. And I would prefer to kiss a whisker than sniffing a sweat. But I don't want to do either. I'm just saying that it took me a little time to get used to hearing Chris Stapleton, only because he has a beard, which made me think of a manly man, whereas Hank Williams Jr. just reminds me of a person.
Yeah.
It's weird, but not weird.
Make a country album called Whiskers and Sweat.
Hey, I could do it.
There you go.
You know,
but with cool female singers though.
Oh, okay. But there would be a guy.
I'm glad you like it.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's cool. That's glad. I mean, I'll never listen to it again, but maybe you will.
I might.
The Hank Williams aficionados out there, and the Hank the Third, I mean no harm. I just like the other album better.
Well, I can't disagree with you there. Okay. Well, take care, everyone. Bye-bye.